One of the most costly repairs on your RV is also one of the most preventable. So I'm going to show you 3 areas that you can not only observe, but also maintain to be able to keep money in your wallet.
Welcome to another 2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday. Brought to you by the National RV Training Academy, the largest hands-on RV training academy in America. Hey, before we get to the video, which I know this is the reason why you're here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. Now, back to our Tech Tip Tuesday.
One of the first places I'm going to have you observe is the roof. Now let's start here. If you're not comfortable or know about ladder safety and being safely on your RV roof, you definitely want to delegate this or hire this job out. But if you are comfortable and you know how to safely access the roof, there's so many things that you can look at up there to help head off water intrusion or stop it if it's already started. So first of all, when we are up on the roof, we teach our inspector students, you're going to be checking out that roof membrane. The membrane itself, the material that's covering the decking, we want to make sure that there's no tears or gouges, rips, that it's not bubbling. Want to keep an eye on that. And then we crawl around up there on our hands and knees to make sure there's no soft spots in that decking. So that would definitely be something to watch out for. The other thing you're looking at is the sealant. Any place that they had to cut into that roof membrane, for example, to put one of these vent fans, and it could be the skylight or some plumbing vents, your TV antenna, any place they cut into that roof membrane has got to be sealed. The majority of the items up there outside of the air conditioner are going to have some type of sealant, a lap sealant on the roof. We go over every inch of that roof, all the components that are up there, as well as all the places that the roof membrane meets the sidewall. There's going to be a long trim piece with a long bead of sealant, sometimes big, fat, wide areas of sealant up there. So you want to look closely at those. We tell the students, and in fact, you can come up here and take a closer look. We tell the students, even on a new RV, we did this prop for class for teaching purposes, but even new sealant on a new rig or freshly applied sealant, there could be chances that they miss something, like they miss a screw here. There could still be gaps and cracks. So you want to watch really closely. Even the smallest pinhole, we tell them, can wreak havoc on your roof. So you want to keep those either touched up, or you want to remove that sealant, get it cleaned up and replace it. So whenever you're working with the sealant on your roof, you need to make sure with your RV manufacturer exactly what they recommended as far as that lap, that self-leveling sealant that's up top there. So check your manual, or you can even call the customer service at your manufacturer and tell them your VIN, and they'll tell you what they used on it. But specifically, if you're still under warranty, make sure you know the right type of sealant to use. So that's what you check on the roof. How often do you do it? It's up to you, but at least once a year. And again, if you want to leverage that and hire it out, send somebody up there at least once a year, if not more often, to take a look at this. So the second area that I wanted to focus on are your sidewalls. Every side of this RV has loads of sealant on it. You are going to be able to observe these by yourself and also do some maintenance. Any place that they had to cut into this sidewall for an access door, for an appliance, the slide out box, all of it is going to have sealant on it. So I want you to inspect that regularly. That sealant should not be cracked or dried and not have any gaps in it. You're going to want to make sure that you understand what type of sealant was used by the OEM, by the manufacturer, but look closely all around these items on the exterior sidewall here. Look, even these little marker lights, the cargo doors, where the awning is attached, just make sure that you're keeping an eye on every bit of that sealant. You can also look for signs of what's called delamination. Delamination could occur because the adhesive on the back side of these sidewalls might not have been applied properly, or if there's a compromise somewhere, water has gotten in between the layers there, and you'll notice some rippling, some bulging. So take a look at that as well. So what can you do in addition to the observation? You can do touch up on the sealant, but ideally and best practices would be to remove and replace all of it annually. And I know that that is a big job, but keep an eye on it at the very least. It's something you could probably do yourself, or if you want to hire it out, look for a technician in your area. One more area that you can monitor for signs of possible water intrusion and to help prevent it is this slide out box. These sweeps and seals here are made of rubber. We want to make sure that they are not dry and cracked. Thing one, so you've got these blade seals here and these bulb seals. Make sure that they are touching the slide out box. You could be looking for possible alignment issues. That's something that we do on inspections. Make sure that they're touching the box evenly from top to bottom, both sides, keeping water out. You've also got one underneath, and you've got them on the roof as well. So keep an eye on your slide out roof. If you've got a topper over the top of your roof, take a peek, get up on a ladder and take a peek underneath there to make sure that that seal is touching the box there and keeping water out. The sidewalls of this slide box, same thing as the exterior sidewalls, what I mentioned earlier. So there'll be sealant in multiple places. Just make sure you're watching for delamination. And so those are 3 areas that you can keep an eye on. They might seem tedious, it might seem like a lot of work, but definitely that ongoing observation and some maintenance is going to help you prevent problems before they become a costly headache. There's your tech tip.
All right, before you get to the bloopers, which is why you're here in the first place, the RV industry needs thousands of RV technicians and inspectors, and now is the perfect time to do that. If you want to make more money or have more control over your time, go ahead and click the link below. Or if you just want to learn how to fix your own RV, got something for you there. Head over to rvtechcourse.com and get started today.
Now for the reason that you're at the end of the video, roll the bloopers.
Let's see, pliable, no, what do I want to say? It might seem tedious, it might seem, oh, here we go. I started on it.